Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basics. You're gonna do this is how we do Texas, baby. And get the all over place, 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 all of us gonna get it. All of us gonna get it. All of us gonna get it. It's right back in the basic. Chugging the deuce is how we do Texas, baby. Man, I does back. You know what it is. 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 Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real woman rise up. Fake woman rise down. Talk about preach y'all. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is I want to talk about male guidance. I've been hearing this millions upon millions upon millions of times that black men, young black men out there, gotta have a better role models instead of look up a rapper or a basketball player or a football player. Let's be honest here. Don't get me wrong. They do need doctors out there. They do need lawyers. They do need teachers. They do need police officers. They do need that stuff like these better men out here. But let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Why I'm showing to Barack Obama and 50 Cent. I'm going to ask fellas the question. Fellas, who you look up to the most? Is Barack or 50 Cent? From African Americans, they look up to Barack Obama. Why? Because Barack, he got book smarts. He got book smarts. He going somewhere. He making a 2-point average, a grade height, a grade average. He go to Harvard. Everybody likes to go to Harvard because that's one of the most best college authority schools of art, main schools of authority schools of all time. Because who the best college campus is Harvard. Everybody every black people want to go to Harvard. Everybody want to go. I don't know why, but somebody please explain that to me because maybe that's the best college authority schools out there. That's probably why they like to go, and it still is. That's why people like to go over there. And also, he born in Hawaii, but he really was born in Kenya. I don't know what date that Barack Obama born, but you know, he moved around a lot. All this birth certificate is a bunch of nonsense because everybody move around a lot. If it is, you know, he be fooling me. But I don't think that, you know, he is American citizen. But because you got a lot of people out there from overseas that's not from America, they have to be American citizens born out here. And same thing, Mexicans, when they come over here, they have to be American citizenship instead of being a legal alien, which that's wrong because a lot of people forget that legal men people built this country like everybody else. And white America, they know what it is. They know what it is. Even their ancestors came down here. They can't even speak the language. They couldn't, so they have to learn. And I think that's wrong, but not every white person felt like that. When black people came out here, they have a hard time speaking language. Other people have a hard time speaking language, so they know how hard it is. They know, and it's nothing to be funny about anybody, because I feel like everybody has the right to come to America. But as long as you have to speak the language, and you can speak your language to their language, and as long as you be American citizenship, and also be proud of foreign country to out here in the United States. So I'm going to say about this. Why African Americans look at Barack Obama? Because they look at him, they hope they could be run for president. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's the beautiful thing. But also, don't let anybody make you a puppet with attached out the string and be detached with no string. Me, speak your mind. And don't be afraid to do that. I don't care if people over you over them. You speak your mind. I don't care. We need to stop being afraid and stop being scared. And that's the problem with black community. We're an African American. We're being scared all the time. And everybody else, nobody ain't scared to speak their mind. We need to speak more. Everybody else is not scared to speak their mind. We need to start doing that. But also use your words wisely and use your words very carefully, as long as you don't offend anybody. But it's the bottom of the truth. But sometimes you have to offend somebody because it has to go there. Even if the truth hurts, it hurts like hell. They got to hear this. because they're going to hear somebody else. And I say this all the time. You can kill the person that's speaking the truth, but you can never, ever, 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 ever kill the truth. And they know this. They know this. Even the women, they know this. And I say this all the time because it's the truth. But I would say to this. You got African American community. Do look at Barack Obama. But here's the one big problem. Here, on the other hand, you got 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a rapper, right? And this is called for the black Americans. Black Americans look up to 50 Cent. Why they look up to him? Because they look at this man. He been in shootouts. He been in stabbing. Even if he's not some people say 50 Cent ain't never been through all these things. But you never know. He probably have it. This guy got shot by 5 times or 9 times. And that man come out like a damn Terminator, a black Terminator at that, like a stream of iron bullets, like he ironed back at the bullets and shoot back at his his enemy blood of the womb of the cloth. Why they look up to 50? 50 come from Southside Jamaica, Queens, come from the toughest neighborhood in the New York City. He come from there. He come from a not a best environment. Or Barack Obama come from a good environment. You see what I'm saying? Even though his father left him, and some say he got daddy issues, which that is, saying that black men need to start taking care of their kids. I totally agree. But what he forgot to say is that it ain't a lot of black men don't have no even damn kids. There are black men out there that don't even have children. I'm 27. I don't got no damn kids. I don't. And there's a lot of them. And you know, and that pissed me off when he say this shit. Now, it's true. Black men do need to start taking care of children because all they doing is making it more harder for everyone else brothers out there. But at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want anyway, and sisters gonna do it too. Not sisters, but them bitches, them type. They're gonna do it. And then saying black women stop feeding your children Popeye's chicken for breakfast, and that's cold. That's cold. Which he apologized for the things he was saying, and he should, because come on, let's be honest. There are sisters out there do cook. Let's be honest, because you got white girls don't even cook. They can't even cook a damn. They can't even cook a damn. They can't even cook a damn cooking pot, a cooking pan out of they bear hind and the meat and the pig meal. They couldn't even do that. And white girls can cook now, but back then in slavery, they had black women to do all the cooking. And white people don't get offended because you know some of the stuff is true. But there's some white women do cook, just like sisters cook. I don't want to need to offend anybody because that's any woman can't cook. Any woman. Black woman, white woman can cook. There's black women, white women can't cook. You got men can't cook, and you got men who can. White men and black men. But I'm going to say to this, what they have to do with this. My point is this, that who you think women will sleep with a lot more? Is it Barack Obama or is it 50 Cent? You know, I already know the answer. It's 50. Barack Obama, let's be honest. Barack Obama is one of the better males type. He one of those type that, you know, he got to have a merriment to marry a woman to have sex with. And black women, you know what I'm saying is true. You know what I'm saying is true. Because y'all look at this guy, he's not a protector. He might call the police or try to avoid it and leave it alone. Good guys are like this. Good guys are like this. The only time they'll fight if somebody provoked them to go there, and that's when they get tired of it, and that's when they're gonna fight. Because good guys are not punks because they look at it's not worth it. They don't want to go to jail, and I don't blame them. I understand that because I'm the same way. But here's right here 50 Cent. 50 Cent ain't about turning the other cheek. He the type of guy he gonna do something. And you could tell the look in his eye, like he had this, even I believe it, like a victimizement. He victimized everyone. 50 is that type. He that street dude, and they wasn't lying about 50. 50 is a cutthroat type of person. He that type. But he's a cool rapper. He's a good entertainment. I'll give you that. And Barack Obama, one hell of a president, even though he could have done enough, but he do the best that he ever possibly done enough. You know, he gonna have one more year to go, 2 more years, but it's gonna be one more year to go. Even though when years come soon, I hope ain't nothing happen. But I'm gonna say to this: black women will sleep with 50 Cent before they'll sleep with Barack Obama. Now the bitches type, they'll sleep with 50. Now, sisters, they want a man like this, Barack Obama, somebody they're gonna marry, have a family with, and raise the kids. Because black women, let's be honest, there are some sisters out there who don't have that. They don't have that. Let's be honest. And us as black community, we need to start talking about this because there are a lot of people out there saying that people need to look up Barack Obama. I get why they're saying this. I get it. I understand it. But tell the black Americans this. I get what the African Americans respected, but the black Americans, they need to talk about this because they'll say this to Barack. Well, he look like a brother, but he don't go through what every brother's struggle is. And I know what they're talking about. He never been pulled by the police. He never know what it's like. You call somebody use racial out the slurs, even though people call him that. They call them racist, hate meant slurs. And what bothers me, Obama don't say nothing. But yet you could talk about everyone else. Because a real brother would have said something to whites and everybody else. Because let it be a white person, somebody use a racist towards slurs to him, he's going to say something. He's going to say it. Because he ain't going to let there standing there and let somebody degrade him out of his people like that. And I am sick and tired of it. Now, 50 is the type will say something. He'll say something. Even though he'll say too much, but he'll say it. Barack, the only time he's going to say it, when you wait till the last minute to say things. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, 50 is the oppa male. He the oppa male type. He the type of guy who know how to fight, know how to get in a certain abusive situation, and he got street smarts. Street smarts, because you gotta have street smarts when you're dealing with people in the element out of the streets. You better have it, even if you're not born in the streets and you're not selling no drugs and stuff. When you learn how to deal with people, because they'll mess up your whole life forever, man. Even women, you got to learn how to deal with women because there are good women out there. There's some bad women out there. You got to learn how to deal with them, fellas. And I meant what I'm saying, because thanks to other guys that mess it up for everyone else, man. Now we got to deal with this. And women got to learn how to deal with men because they know what the type of men I'm talking about. If the bad men and the good men. I hate that damn term right there. I say to a better male and not a better male. They know what I'm talking about. I don't like that term, good men, because women are not being honest when they talk about they want a good man. Because let's be honest, good men need to know how to when to say no. No means no. He got to know how to turn it down for once and speak his mind and put his foot down. Because if he don't do that to himself or to anyone else or a woman, people are going to walk all over him. And Barack Obama is one of those type of guys. And I met too many brothers like him because there are a lot of brothers with that mindset that he has. And there's 50 Cent. I met some plenty of guys like him because there are brothers like that with this mindset. Them street dudes. They don't give a what. You know what. See, this is what Malcolm X was talking about. The house Negroes and the field Negro. 50 Cent is the field Negro. He's struggling a lot. He got to pick the field before he get rich. He's addicted to the success. He's a straight male. Barack Obama is a house Negro. And I know some people gonna get mad at me, but this is true. But I know some people gonna get mad at me when I said about 50 Cent, but this is true. You got a lot of black men with these mindset right there, and they need to get off of that. From the house Negro, field Negro, and also the hybrid Negro, like to play both sides. You got to go direct each side instead of play both sides. And instead of defend both sides, you got to go direct and take shots both shots in both sides. Don't play both sides. Play each side out and outside each out. And instead of trying to be both sides, don't ever be both sides. You only be one side for yourself. But I'm going to say to this, as black people, we need to get off of this mindset right there, because there's too many people out there saying this stuff. But let's be for real. African American community look up Barack Obama, but black Americans look up to 50 Cent. I would say, brothers, who you think men's look up to more? 50 Cent instead of Barack. Now, from black Americans look up to 50 Cent. But Barack Obama, they look up to him. African Americans look up to Barack Obama. But 50 Cent, black Americans. You see what I'm saying to this? See, black Americans can't relate to Barack Obama because he did not went through the struggles like they went through. He didn't know when to get shot by the police. He didn't know when people called racial slurs out of his name. He didn't know what it's like being stopped by driving a black man driving a nice car, shopping wide because you're black, you can't afford it, so you window shopping. Barack Obama did not go through these things like black Americans go through. And African Americans, you know what I'm saying is true, because he got a good life, good head on his shoulder. But tell the average black American that, man, he don't look like us. He present like us, but he don't out present as being the struggles like us. Do he know what it's like? No. This man born in Hawaii and Kenya. He had a different mindset and raised by white dominancy, by his white parents. Let's be honest. African American community got some white people in their family somewhere. And so is black Americans got whites in their family. So is the redneck, the Italian, whatever. Let's be honest. And black community need to start talking about this, and everybody else, because let's be honest. And women need to be more honest. Not just black women, but women included need to start being honest. Because how can you say that you want a better male, but you will sleep with 50 Cent, right? You ain't gonna sleep Barack unless if you only want him for his money. It's the same thing like 50 Cent. They want him his money, but the only difference is 50 gonna say something. Barack is not gonna say much. But see what I'm talking about? See, 50 Cent is the oppa male. Barack Obama is a better male. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, he got better power than 50. I'll give you that. Barack Obama got a better power. He can go anywhere. But 50 is the type of guy went everywhere too. But he got to go on your rods and stuff like that. Make sure he don't get into trouble. But Barack Obama, they got to make sure he's safe. Nobody ain't going to harm him or do something to him, because he's the president of the United States. His two loving daughters, and they look adorable and cute. They'll go to best schools in the country. Did you know that? He made sure his daughter have a better, bright in the future. And that's good for any men to have that kind of future like that. But it takes a lot of responsibility. But 50 don't take care of his kids. And it's sad to say this but these are the same females who want guys like this, like 50 Cent. They want these type of guys. And women, y'all need to start being honest about this, because y'all done this in y'all lives. Y'all done this. And just like men need to be more honest, they'd rather want the bad girl instead of want the good girl. Because I done it. Believe me when I tell you, because it's true. I know it's a harsh reality. It's very harsh for me to say that. Nobody wants to deal with this. But I talk about some things that a lot of people are scared to talk about. I'm not scared to say this. If it had the end effect of my life, I will say this to the end of my grave, because this is the truth. This is why a lot of things that's going on right now, and I wish Obama would put his foot down and speak his mind and quit letting everybody walk all over him. Because I'm telling you right now, there are already things that black men are nothing. Even our own women hate us. They think we hate them. You got other race of people hate us. And yeah, black men, we hate each other. We don't get along. That's true. And that's true, and it's sad, and we need to be standing united. But black American, African American or not, we all in this together. We all too. We all got to play and do our job and play our bit and our part. You got males out there do need a male guidance in their lives, and they do, because that's why you got a lot for they can learn from these two. But let's be honest, who you think they'll look up to the most? Because African Americans, they look at Barack Obama. They ain't going to relate to 50 Cent. They look at him, oh, he's a bad person. He's this and that. He sell drugs. He don't take care of his kids. Even an African American woman would not mess with him, have a family with him. They'll have a family with Barack Obama. They'll have him, that guy, yeah, because he's a better male. He got better from going for stuff. And this is what Steve Harvey is talking about. Steve Harvey knows the real truth, that he knows people ain't going to never look up to him because he come from that in the element that in the 70s, in that time when times were different, and the different element of that time. They'll rather listen to Slim Thug than listen to Steve Harvey. Let's be honest. It's the truth. It's the truth. He'll say this to everyone else, but when it comes to other people, he ain't gonna say much. And good men are like this. And I met too many brothers who need to get off of that mindset, that house new world mindset. I'm better than you. That no. Don't think like that. Don't look down on people like that. And that's wrong, because you know what it's like when you're struggling, when you can't make it. So Barack Obama, even he not go through this or not, but he know what it feels like. And I hate when brothers do that. I don't like that. And I'm going to say this to 50 Cent. 50 Cent need to quit thinking that they're talking down on people because he's not doing a better job himself. Because there's a lot of brothers with that mindset, what 50 got. With this attitude to make sure, like, I got to be the one making all the money and no one else ain't. And you got a lot of field Negroes running around in the corner like, man, how come he making all this money and I don't make that money? Man, because you struggling. They ain't have to struggle. They have to maintain to make it. Quit putting somebody down, and maybe you can go certain directions they will go. But you have to follow the rules and play by the rule. But they ain't going to do that. Them street dudes are not going to do it because they have to break the laws. And that's the problem with bad boys and jerks, especially bad boys. They always breaking the law. They keep messing with them and they mess with other people. And when they do get out of jail, they try to do everything best to stay out of trouble. I understand why they did this. And then you got the good guys are the ones got to stay. They never into trouble. They never into it because once they get into trouble, they're gonna lose all the success in the world. So I get why some brothers think the way they do. But see, this is why the society messed up when the idea what a man supposed to be. A man supposed to be is motivation, and my motivation to yourself and ability to help with others. It doesn't matter if what you choose or if you're good and bad. It's what you choose to be. See, that's the thing that people don't want to talk about. If you're a bad boy or you're a jerk or you're a nice guy, it doesn't matter. See, this is the thing. If you look at these movies like superheroes and villains, who saved the day? Superheroes, right? But you ever wondered that what the superhero gonna do when he saved the day and put the villain in prison? Do he ever kill the villain? Because the villain gonna kill the hero. And this is the thing that nobody wants to talk about. And this is the truth. This is the truth. That's like saying Spawn versus Batman. Spawn will kill Batman in a minute, but a Batman ain't gonna kill Spawn. This is the truth. I'm telling you, I understand why good men and why bad men think the way they do. And why women think the way they do. Because women will sleep with 50 Cent before they'll sleep with Barack Obama. Let's be honest. It is the truth. Because women, when you hear women say they want a good man, don't always believe her. Because quite a few women will say, as long as a man be good and be good to me. That's a real woman will say right there. Because most women, you know who they going to sleep with the most? 50 Cent. They ain't going to sleep Barack. Let's be honest. This is the truth. And I think that, and I'm tired of hearing people talk about this. Why is that they look up to 50, but they want Barack? They know the answer. They know the answer. Because every black man in America is going to look at 50. That's what the idea what a black man is. He been in shootouts. He been in stabbing. All that stuff, and come from a single parent home, upbringing home. It's the same way like Tupac. Every male that out there love Tupac Shakur. Why? Because Tupac ain't scared to speak his mind. He even though he spoke too much or too soon, but I don't care. Tupac, one of the best rappers all times, because Tupac was a revolutionary adversary panther. He's very a panther. But what's sad, even though he bring that thug element of a Brazil, the defensive self, offensive side, and I don't believe that he raped in prison because that's BS. The same people that saying that, those are the ones that can't stand Tupac. They can't stand him, even though he hang around with the wrong type of people, and 50 hang around with the wrong type of people. Barack Obama hang around with the right type of people, but the right type of people do some dirt too, just like the wrong type of people does. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it because let's be honest. Nobody wants to say this, but I will say this. I will say this. This is a lot of things that black community do not want to talk about. And women, black women, any woman needs to start talking about this as well. Because let's be honest, if you put these two pictures together and in a black school, you know which one they'll pick. For black Americans, they'll pick 50. But African Americans, they'll pick Obama. See, if they could relate to these two together, they will make money. But it will never be like that because this is what Malcolm X was talking about. These are the two types of brothers that will say right there and understand. I understand that males need a lot of guidance in this world because they don't have the fathers there. They don't have all these other things there because they come from a single-parent household. 50 Cent come from a single-parent household. Barack Obama didn't, even though his father just left him. You know, even though he was raised by his white parents, his white grandmothers. I mean, white parents, yeah. His white grandparent and great-grandmother white grandparents. And from his other side of Kenya, raised by his black parents. But let's be honest, he have a better life than 50 Cent. He did 50 Cent did not have a better environment. Barack Obama did. So he's an African American, even though he makes a lot of difference between Dutch and Scotland and German. A lot of people don't even know that. I'm telling you, from his mother's side, even though he's an African Kenyan, and he born in Hawaii. How many black guys out there who ever say they born in Hawaii? That's a blessing. I wish I was born in Hawaii. I will never leave. Come on. And some say after he get off of office, he's going to go back up there or go to Chicago. I think he go to Hawaii. Because ever since they try to blame him for over there in Chicago, he can't control everything what goes out of Chicago. Even though they need to bring the military to move the hell out all the damn violence up there. But they let those folks do what they want and not say anything, or this is the only one maintain the struggle. But everybody know why drugs got there. You better ask Freeway Ricky Ross by the crack the CIA. Everybody knows why the drugs got out there. Everybody knows. I ain't gotta say it. Look at Freeway Ricky Ross, and then he'll explain to example that he was the fall guy, even though he was playing a part of it, but it was the CNI agent play a part of this too. But see, this is the thing that a lot of people are scared to say this. They is. I'm not. Who you think who's gonna be a better guidance for men out there, especially black men? Barack Obama or 50 Cent? Who you think women will sleep with or women have a family with? Is it 50 or is Barack Obama? What the choices have been betterment choice is habits. What's yours? The choice that you got to remain to have. So it doesn't matter who better male or not better as well or not. Is a male is only who better half of knowing himself and knowing anyone else, and better and not betterment anything but no one else but that. That's what it does. It doesn't matter who's better or who's not better. Well, you have to be the upper male and the better male and the jock, all that, and combine all that together. It doesn't matter who you are. It's what you choose to be for what you are, and that's all I can say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chuck of the Deuces. How we do the Texas, baby. Until next time. All right, and all right. Peace, and I'm out.